With the 41st pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Detroit Lions select Levi Onwuzurike, defensive tackle, Washington.
Best defensive lineman up front. When we watched tape of him this week and talked about him, the thing that stood out was his quickness.
with a stop.
And just check out Onwuzurike right here in the middle. Watch him just bowl over. I believe it was, yeah, and that's number 55, Brett Tons.
His opt-out and watching basically the whole season on him, and that's when I really appreciated his explosiveness and how fast he was. You know, he's a kid that he can really run for a big man that's 295 pounds. You know, there's some plays on tape where he's just really I mean, he's chasing down guys, you know, to the perimeter and from the backside, and I think he showed that.
Expected, I didn't, but first off, I think the thing that jump out at me more than anything, I mean, he's got the strength of a 330-pound guy. That's where I just kept going. They play him at nose tackle a lot, where he just gets over the center, and you look at him and you just go, well, he can't really do this consistently, can he? Okay, every play, he just dominates.
Allen High School in 2017 had the largest enrollment of any Texas high school with over 6,600 students. Its football stadium, built at a cost of $60 million, seats 18,000 people. And Levi Onwuzurike was one of Allen High's best players at a program that won 57 consecutive games and 3 state titles from 2012 to 2015. As a junior in 2014, Onwuzurike helped Allen to a 16-0 record and a Class 6A championship. As a senior in 2015, he was named the Dallas area's Defensive Player of the Year by the Dallas Morning News. See, some players already have tangible player types by high school but need further refinement. Levi, a long 6'3", 293-pound defensive end, was underdeveloped and under the radar, but he still generated substantial interest by his senior year. Onwuzurike had offers from a few notable Power 5 teams and several other high-quality programs. His most enticing offers came from Georgia, Baylor, Michigan, and TCU. However, Onwuzurike ultimately signed with Washington. It was over 2 days worth of driving round trip, but for Onwuzurike to further his development as a student and an athlete, it was worth it. Onwuzurike was one of the area's most feared defensive linemen, playing for a team loaded with defensive talent. He made 53 tackles and had a team-high 8.5 sacks his senior year and was listed as the nation's number 288 recruit in 247 Sports National Composite Rank. His teammates at the University of Washington would go on to say, there's a big difference between Onwuzurike on the field and Onwuzurike off the field, like Jekyll and Hyde. On the field, he can go to beast mode pretty quick, one of his teammates said. He gets violent on the field, which is awesome to see. Off the field, he's a kind-hearted guy. It's an interesting deal. He's more of a sweetheart than anything else. And that's exactly what Onwuzurike did in his 3 years at Washington. Play violently on the field and excel academically off the field. Onwuzurike redshirted his true freshman season, and as a redshirt freshman, he recorded 16 tackles for 3.5 tackles for loss and 2 sacks. Onwuzurike played in all 14 of the Huskies' games with 4 starts in his redshirt sophomore season and finished the year with 34 tackles, 6.5 tackles for loss, and 3 sacks. He was named first-team All-Pac-12 as a redshirt junior after recording 45 tackles, 6 tackles for loss, and 2 sacks with a block kick on special teams. Last September, Onwuzurike announced he was opting out of the season due to the COVID-19 pandemic and will prepare for the 2021 NFL Draft. And once he decided he was going, he didn't have to wait long to hear his name called. As we all know, Levi was drafted in the 2nd round to the Detroit Lions in the 2021 NFL Draft. Levi is expected to be an immediate contributor to one of the worst defenses in the league last year. One of my favorite picks in the draft, Levi aligns as an interior defensive line prospect. He has excellent overall athleticism and demonstrates good body quickness as a pass rusher. The way he plays with exceptional leverage helps him to excel as a run defender. As a result, he is extremely difficult to single block. He is disciplined with his technique to maintain gap control. He demonstrates the toughness and emotional endurance to play in the trenches every snap. There is an old omen that goes, games are won in the trenches. And if your trenches are filled with guys like Levi Onwuzurike, you're going to win a lot of games. Or something like that.